And we're back, Dog and Pony Show website.com, myspace.com/thedegocast, DEGOCAST. It's your boy Emilio Sparks.
Future boy, 3001.
In the building, we got Emilio Rojas.
Hi, how are you?
Donnie Goins.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
And playing third mic, Big Papa Checks.
25-year-old male seeking female who likes aggressive sex.
But, yeah, it's weird to see somebody with the same name as you just sitting directly across from you. I don't know if you think it's weird, but I think it's weird because
It's cool.
the whole episode, like during like the break and people running around and they either people are trying to talk to you or they're trying to talk to me, so we really don't know which one.
I know, right? You feel like extra important because your name's being said like 2 times as much and shit. You're like,
But now it's synonymous. Like every time I say Emilio now, I'm going to say Emilio Rojas. So now it's just one word. There's no split.
Oh, thank you for that. My mother appreciate that. She's like, you don't even have one name anymore, 2 names. It's one. We like mushed it all together.
Pushed it all together. We mashed it up a little bit.
Exactly.
Did you get tormented with the name Emilio? Because I got tormented.
I mean, I don't really remember. My whole childhood's kind of like a blur. Like, if people were like...
Is that bad?
No, it wasn't bad, but I don't know if there were, like, people creative enough to come up with anything funny that rhyme. It's like orange. There's not a lot of words that, like, rhyme with it, you know?
Let's give a quick background of who Emilio Rojas is.
I'm an Aries. Hey. Nah, I was born in Rochester, New York. I grew up there. I moved to Brooklyn, like, 4 years ago on a whim. You know, just grinding out music. I'm a hip-hop artist. Always loved hip-hop. Used to play the drums. I've done a wide variety of things. A lot that I probably shouldn't talk about. Some that I shouldn't talk about in front of my girl. Most of them probably.
Emilio used to have a drug cartel. He would wear white linen and ship cocaine back and forth from Venezuela to Brooklyn.
I actually heard you can get cocaine real cheap in Venezuela. When I was down there, they told me. They were like, yeah, you can get it for $2 a gram. Hey, man.
They just tell you that? You just walking through the street?
Yo, we would be doing shows. They'd be like, because, you know, hip-hop is like, hip-hop's a beautiful culture, don't get me wrong, but it seems like the negative sides of hip-hop have, like, polluted, like, the rest of, like, the global community. So they're like, they come up to me, like, trying to talk, like, yeah, like on that gangster thug shit. Like, yeah, you can get cocaine for $2 a gram. You just go up to the ranchos, yo. They're right up there. Ranchos are like, you know, in City of God, like the little buildings is like that stuff, so.
It's like a scene out of a Robert Rodriguez film.
Exactly. That's what they were real proud of it. I was like, yo, get away from me. I'm not trying to get caught at customs and shit. How do I claim a gram of cocaine?
But you don't even do drugs, though, for Christ's sake.
I know.
A lot of people assume because you are Latino that they would assume that Emilio Rojas or any type of Latino rapper would have to just specifically be reggaeton orientated.
Yo, let me just tell you, I was walking by Virgin Megastore the other day, and there was like a reggaeton in-store. Yo, give me the right beat, son, it's a rap. I'll be on that all day, son. I'll be getting my pit bull on, I'll make a dance, whatever you want to do. Nah, I'm just playing.
See Emilio Rojas on the beach in the water in the sea dragon suit.
Yeah,
773 Yo, that commercial is hilarious. Who is that for? It's like some cable company?
IO Digital Cable.
Actually, Emilio Ghost wrote those lyrics.
Yo, if you for real, holla at me. I'm not really good on the Spanish tip, but I'll take out the old English dictionary.
Does that aggravate you that because of your last name, that people would automatically put you into like a category where, all right, well, you know what? I don't want to hear what he has to say, you know, conscientious or, you know, the typical Emilio Rojas style. Let's make a rap to some fucking Oye Mi Gente.
Hey, man.
And what do you feel about that?
Honestly, like, I don't know. It's cool. I mean, I could probably get a lot of buns off it, you know?
Spanish woman and
Exactly. Dominican girls. I like Dominican girls. Big shots to the Dominican Republic. What up? I don't know. I'm not really upset by it. People are going to say what they're going to say, you know? And at the end of the day, you prove them wrong with your actions, and that's it.
You get a lot of comparison that you sound like Talib Kweli.
Cool.
Does that kind of be like, oh, don't put me in the category of Gorilla Black?
Nah, man. I mean, Kweli is a legend, like, as far as I'm concerned. There could be a whole lot, like, worse comparisons that I could get. I mean, it's not something I'm thrilled about because, obviously, everybody wants to come out and they don't want to be compared to X, Y, or Z, you know? Like, you want to come out, like, guns blazing, like, yeah, I'm me, accept me, this is who I am, you know, whatever. But there's a whole lot of other possibilities that I would, you know, drown myself if, you know, if I was compared to them.
Me and you were talking off microphone, and you say you don't hear it.
Nah, I mean, I don't hear it. We have very different flows. Like,
not similes and metaphors, but I'm talking about like this, the actual, maybe sometimes the breath control maybe is a little bit there, or in certain instances, the way maybe you approach a track, you have, you guys sound the same?
Nah, never, not in your life. Like, I swing. I'm like a little bit more swingy. Like I feel like I'm more in pocket too. I mean, I hug the beat. I'm a different kind of rapper, I feel like, and I definitely don't have the same type of subject matter.
What is your take on the whole blog scene, or even in general, just the whole stigma of the internet placing maybe individuals like yourselves in this category of internet rappers, or they're famous because of their eye celebrity, or they're making a name for themselves via this way instead of like just selling their mixtapes on the fucking subway station. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, the way I look at it is this: like the people that have like something to say are the people with like, they have like a vested interest in seeing you fail. So it's like people are gonna talk. They're gonna attach any sort of stigma onto you as an artist or a person because like they wish that they were where you were, or, like. But honestly, that's better time. Like that's time that could be better spent like furthering their own careers. Like, as far as I'm concerned, like if I'm an internet rapper, like if that's how you feel about me, that's fine. Like I'm forward thinking enough to embrace something that's like the wave of the future. And if you're not, then that's your own fault. You can't fault me for being like aware enough to get onto something and be involved with something that's progressive. That's all it is. It's just progression. Everything progresses.
I got a lot of respect for you, man, because you're a hard-working dude. You do the typical 9 to 5.
Shit, it's like 6 to 8.
You break your ass at what you do. I remember when we first started to book you, and we kept on playing phone tag, and then you told me the reason why, and you were working, and you do serious manual labor.
Yeah, I do man's work, son. What up? What up with that?
And I feel you on that because I'm recently laid off doing what I do, and it's frustrating to see like all the energy that you put into your music, or in my case, my radio career, and then sometimes you got to put it on hold to do like the intricacies of like the 9 to 5 so you can eat. Like like a good friend of mine tells me money is not important until the first of the month when you got to pay the bills.
Yeah.
Other than that, nobody should ever think about money. And I give you a lot of credit because one time we were on the phone, you were like, yo, I'm probably going to be working till 11, 12 o'clock at night, get home, and then get to work by 7 o'clock in the morning again.
Yeah, man.
And I respect that about you, and it shows in your work ethic with your music. And for that, I tip my hat to you, sir. And the same thing goes to you, Mr. Goins.
Appreciate
you guys
that.
work really hard at what you do.
I'm unemployed though.
I understand that. We know you're unemployed. But I'm talking about the grind. You know what I mean? Like the hard work that goes into doing what you guys do. Like, and I respect that. Columbo, same thing about you. You guys really do, work hard to achieve what you got to achieve, and I just want to say, you know what, congratulations, man. I hope that you quit the manual labor thing and you get signed to a beautiful contract because your music's fantastic.
I appreciate that, man. Peace to my boss. You're real cool. Now, my boss is the man, yo. I love my job. Like, I couldn't even ask for a better job, and it's not that bad, so.
All right. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to take a quick music break. I want to get into Young, Fresh, and Fly.
Cool.
So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to get into Young, Fresh, and Fly, Emilio Rojas, MySpace.com/the degocast. Emilio, what's your MySpace page?
/EMILIOROJAS music. Spelled normal. Don't misspell
We'll be right back. This is Young, Fresh, and Fly. This is the degocast. Keep it tuned.
All right.